Hey, so my name's Sean Sullivan. I am, my fancy title is Executive Director of the Maine Brewers Guild, but I like to say I'm the luckiest son of a bitch in Maine because I get to hang out with brewers and talk about beer all day. So here today with Ben talking about the summer session, our Brew Fest that's happening this coming summer, July 25th from 1 to 5, VIPs 12 to 1. This is going to be a festival for brewers, for beer lovers, and for folks just getting into craft beer. We are stoked and looking forward to telling you more about it. Yeah, so I think we've got about 47 breweries registered so far, and I know we've got a few more coming. I'm predicting we're going to have over 50 breweries. It's going to be a mix. We'll have more Maine breweries participating in this festival, I think, than any other festival before, including the new breweries, including the long-standing breweries. And what we've done is we've kind of created an invitational format. So we've invited all Maine breweries to invite an out-of-state brewery. Maybe they normally sell their beer in Maine, maybe they don't. And what's happened is we've got a ton of breweries that you can't normally find around here. So from Medusa Brewing, Proclamation Ale Company, we've got just announced Bissell Brothers invited Lord Hobo Brewing, which is going to be really exciting. They make some pretty tasty IPAs. And then Allagash is bringing Trogs Brewing, which I know is going to be a major draw as well. So beyond that, there's so many new breweries in Maine. A lot of folks haven't had a chance to go visit the breweries and check them out yet. Not all of them are distributing their beer all around the state. So great opportunity to meet the brewers, check out the new beers, and beyond that, we got a lot of things happening. So, you know, the beer will be there, but there's also going to be some beer school events, and we're really encouraging people, you know, to embrace this concept of summer session. So we want to make it kind of like a day in the park. You can bring your lawn chairs, bring your cornhole games. We've got plenty of room to spread out. There won't be, this isn't crowded gymnasiums and elbow to elbow and waiting, you know, 30 people deep in a line just to get the small sample. It's going to be a different vibe. It's going to be laid back, summery, airy, plenty of room to spread around, and we're trying to take care of you guys. So we got about 3 times the amount of porta-johns we were suggested to get, and you know, it's those little things that we hope will have people enjoy the fest to the fullest. Yeah, this has got to be the most Maine beer poured in one location ever. I mean, we've got, you know, more than a dozen breweries opened up in the past 12 months. We haven't hosted our official Maine Brewers Guild Summer Festival in 2 years. We hosted Beer Camp, which you guys may remember last year. Same location this year, but more Maine breweries in the picture. And, you know, this is to support the Maine Brewers Guild. So you're drinking beer in support of beer. The proceeds from this event go to the Maine Brewers Guild, helps our work promoting and protecting craft beer. So, you know, we're working on the laws around craft beer that helps to ensure you guys can enjoy it, and also that our breweries can grow and thrive. So a lot of people ask me, what does the Maine Brewers Guild actually do? What does a beer nonprofit actually do? It's a great question. So the way we think about the Maine Brewers Guild is we're the nonprofit for craft beer in Maine, and there's actually a guild in every state. We think of our mission in 2 ways, promotion and protection. So on the promotion end of things, we host events like beer school, you know, events that bring you into the brew house in small groups, spend time with the brewers, learn about different aspects of breweries, the brewing process, selling craft beer. And additionally, we do, you know, these Brew Fest type of events. We also do internal ones that aren't necessarily open to the public, but help to ensure all of you are drinking great beer. So we do town hall meetings where one brewer presents to another group of brewers. We did one on quality, talking about quality in the brew house, that was hosted by Rising Tide. Allagash hosted one on safety in the brew house. You know, not the sexiest topic, but one that's really critical for our breweries and making sure that they can grow and thrive here in Maine. You know, we also work on a lot of the laws. So a few years ago, you know, tasting rooms weren't allowed to really sell any beer you had to offer a tour before you offered a sample. We were able to change those laws, and we really think that's partially what's contributed, really frankly largely what's contributed to this industry really growing and thriving in Maine. We've got such a great tourist economy. It allows people to go and experience the beer in the place that it's made, meet the brewers, and that's pretty cool. So with the Maine Brewers Guild, I'm the only employee. You're looking at the full staff of the Maine Brewers Guild, but we're well supported by virtually every single brewery in the state is a member, and our board is made up of volunteers, of folks from breweries all around the state, and they dedicate their time to making sure that all our breweries succeed. Beyond that, we're gonna do little mini beer school classes. If you guys have ever been to Common Ground Country Fair up in Unity, same kind of vibe. Little small classes all throughout the festival. Maine Beer Co. is already committed to doing one. I know we got a couple other breweries, potentially even the Hop Yard guys talking about hops. So a lot of knowledge. These will be 10 to 15 minute classes. Take a break from sampling some beers. You're gonna have 4 hours to do that. Learn from one of the brewers, and totally free, included in the ticket for the Brewfest. So hope you guys come check that out as well. And just another example of what we're trying to do with this Brewfest to really leverage all the brewers that are coming to this festival. There's a lot of festivals out there, and we know that, but this is the festival that's for beer. This is the festival that supports the craft beer community, and that's the reason why so many of these brewers are going to show up. So for Beer Geeks, this is perfect for you guys. First of all, for the VIP session, we're challenging all the brewers to brew session beers. We know what it's like to have a 5-hour festival where you want to try a lot of beers. We think if we give you some session beers at the beginning, it will allow you to enjoy the festival throughout the whole time. That will be awesome. Beer School, I mentioned it before, but we're gonna have brewers, small groups, talking about different aspects of the brewing process and just beer in general, that will give you an opportunity to ask those burning questions and interact with those brewers on a really personal level. Third, we've got a ton of incredible beer. We've got brewers that don't normally serve their beer here. We've got brewers from all around Maine that maybe you haven't had the chance to go check out. If you're into beer, there's incredible things happening in the craft beer world right now. This is the time of your life where your grandkids are gonna say, what was it like to live through that period when breweries seem to be opening up every month? This is the time right now. Every summer there's an awesome festival. We've had the festival, we've had beer camp. This is gonna be that festival this summer. We are super psyched on it. We've set the ticket prices at a really reasonable level to get the biggest crowd there possible, but we've also got so much room that you won't be waiting in long lines. This is gonna be a beer lovers festival. We're psyched, and we hope to see you there.